In China, rice is everything. And the motto is rice in the morning, rice in the noontide, and rice in the evening. From crossbreed rice noodles to rice porridge, the commodity is a national delicacy in China. So important is rice to the Chinese that it is regarded as an issue of national security. As maize is to Kenyans, so is rice to the Chinese. Due to her attachment to rice, China has carried extensive research in the field of rice, developing varieties that are disease resistant. Today, China is the world's top producer and consumer of rice. It produces and consumes a third of the world's rice, or about 200 million tons a year. In rural China, rice paddies dot the stretching land from one end to the other. In Kenya, rice is the fourth most important meal after maize, wheat and potatoes. Unfortunately, Kenya only produces about 20% of our rice demand annually, which amounts to 80,000 tons a year. This means that Kenya imports 400,000 tons every year. The situation is likely to change with the entry of Chinese experts in the local rice production. Experts from China National Rice Research Institute are expected in the country to help research organizations and the National Irrigation Board to employ modern technology to boost rice yields. Officials from the State Council of China says that the institute is expected to set up research facilities in the country to help rice farmers access the latest farming technologies. China is a leader in hybrid rice seeds and produces about 143 million tons of rice from around 30.6 million hectares, with an average yield of around 6.7 tons per hectare compared to Kenya's 60,000 tons of rice produced on about 32,000 hectares at an average yield of around 2.8 tons per hectare.